my YouTubers and everyone in the world. Today is May the 11th. The time is now 11:26 a.m. So today is going to be a beautiful Saturday all day, guys. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. Now, today's topic is going to be we're going to be discussing tips on how to be happy being single. I feel like a lot of times when we are single, we sit there and we feel like we're missing out on something. We feel alone sometimes, So today we're going to be discussing some different tips on how to be happy being single, because you know what? You are good enough. And you know what? So what you're not in a relationship right now, you still have so much more to be thankful for. And that's just how I look at it. I mean, the person who is meant for you will come along when the time is right. And you have to just trust in the universe and trust in the process that right now is the time for you to be single, to get to know yourself better. But the first tip on how to be happy being single, guys, is do things alone. And I know that it sounds so simple and things of that nature, but a lot of times people have a problem with being alone. They have a problem with doing things by themselves. Don't be afraid to go to a movie by yourself. Don't be afraid to have a me day. Don't be afraid to just be by yourself from time to time. That is completely okay. At least you're taking time to get to know you. How can you take time to get to know you if you're always around someone? So yes, it is important for you to just be alone sometimes. Do things by yourself. Build up that self-confidence within yourself. Now, the second easy tip on how to be happy being single, guys, is travel alone. You will make friends on the way. You have to have that confidence where you're not afraid to travel alone and just experience life. Because just because you're single doesn't mean that life is over. Just because you're single does not mean that, it's the end of the world. No, this is the time for you to look at life and reflect on your life and enjoy yourself. If you can have fun by yourself, then you can have fun being around other people, being in a relationship, being content with who you are. So yes, travel alone. That will build up your confidence. It'll give you something to do. You will meet people on the way, because everywhere you go is people. And if you're like traveling by yourself, you're going to come across people who are doing the same thing you were doing. And who knows? You might even meet the person you was meant to be with. You never know. Now, the third easy tip on how to be happy being single, guys, is to develop self-awareness. Yes, you got to develop self-awareness. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your attitude towards your surroundings. Like, be self-aware. That is very, very imperative. Not only does it make you smarter, but it's just something that's needed in order to survive, especially when you're traveling alone. Now, the fourth easy tip on how to be happy being single, guys, is meet new people. And like I said before, no matter where you go or where you're heading or whatever the case may be, there's always people there. So at the end of the day, understand that you are going to meet new people along the way. You are going to make new friends, but you have to be open to receiving these new people. Don't have that standoffish type of attitude. Don't have that attitude where you don't want to be bothered and you don't want people to talk to you. You got to come across as friendly, welcoming, just come on in and say hi. Let's have a good conversation. That's how you meet new people. Step out of your comfort zone and be open to meeting new people that come from different places. Like, that's what life is about. Don't be closed-minded. Now, the fifth easy tip on how to be happy being single, guys, is be honest with yourself about your situation. If you're single, okay, acknowledge that. If you want to start dating, acknowledge that. If you want to just take time to get to know yourself and heal from your last relationship, acknowledge that. Just be honest with yourself about where you are in life and where you want to go. That is very, very important. A lot of times people are in denial. Oh no, I'm still in a relationship. No, you're not. If you're not in a relationship, it probably wasn't meant for you to be in that relationship. There's somebody better out there for you, and that's the AKA. I feel like it's very important for us to be honest with ourselves about our situations and just accept it for what it is and work towards what you want. Even if something is not the way you want it at this present moment, that's okay. Acknowledge that and work towards what's going to make you happy. So, yeah, it's okay if you're single. Ain't no big deal. Now, the sixth easy tip on how to be happy being single, guys, is learn how to feel. Acknowledge your feelings. That's what I said before. I want you guys to acknowledge your feelings and understand that it's okay that you might miss your ex and sometimes you may want to call. Acknowledge the feeling and let it go. If you guys are not speaking, it is what it is. You have so much more to be happy for, so much more to be grateful for. I mean, being single is really not as bad as people make it seem. It's really not, because at least you're not in a relationship where you're arguing back and forth with someone because they want to be single so that they could go do them. At least you're not being disrespected. At least you're not being cheated on and played. At least you're not being dissed. Like, it's so many things to be thankful for when it comes to being, single. Like, you don't have any of those worries. You don't have to worry about somebody cheating on you or how they really feel about you. Like, if you're single, you're single. All you got to do is focus on you, and the person that's meant for you is going to come along when the time is right. Now, the seventh easy tip on how to be happy being single, guys, is trust yourself. Trust yourself 110%. Trust in the process that you're supposed to be single right now. And it's okay. You don't have to be in a relationship to be happy. If you learn how to be happy within yourself, then you are good. And when the time is right, the person that's for you will come along. You have to trust yourself to know, okay, I'm supposed to be single right now. This is the card that, I'm being dealt with. Let me deal with it accordingly. Don't try to rush into a relationship because you want to be able to say that you're in a relationship. You want it to be the person that's meant for you. So you really got to take time to get to know yourself and trust yourself first. And then once that person comes along, you'll be complete. Like, you'll be whole. You'll be good enough to get in that relationship and not bring any baggage from your last relationship into that one. So, I mean, like, you know what? Like I said before, it's so many different things, so many different reasons why we need to be happy to be single. Like, I mean, you're still alive. And I want you guys to start thinking about the things that you're grateful for, because that will put you in a more positive type of mindset. So you're not focused on what you don't have. You're focused on what you do have. So, yeah, and another thing I wanted to talk about is attitude is everything. That's another topic I definitely wanted to discuss in this vlog, because I feel like attitude will determine whether you succeed in life or fail. When you have the right attitude, understand that attitude is everything. How you perceive situations is everything. So at the end of the day, understand that, having a positive attitude is very important. First of all, it makes you happier in life. It makes you brighter. It makes you more successful, and it helps situations that you're dealing with. It helps you to deal with them in an easier way. When you're negative, that's not positive. There's nothing good about being negative, having the wrong type of attitude. So even though we will experience different things in life, I feel like attitude is everything. So the way you perceive things is really important. It's important for you to start being more positive. It's important for you to start looking at situations, even in the negative situations, look at them in a way where it's like, okay, that happened, but I learned this from that, like, okay, these people are not too crazy about me, but I learned how to deal with people who are not too crazy about me. Like, you're going to go through different things in life. And the way that you respond to those different situations will determine whether you're successful. Don't allow something to get under your skin to the point where, you're feeling negative, you're sad, you're depressed. Like, you have to be in control of your attitude at every moment possible. So when you have those character building moments, guys, Just understand that attitude is everything. How you perceive those situations is everything. And everything is a test in life. Whether it's good, bad, different, ugly, whatever it is. The point is, everything in life is a test. So remember that your attitude will determine whether you succeed or not in life. Now, if you like this video, guys, like I always say, give it a thumbs up. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, peace.